Good afternoon and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. I think I told you guys this yesterday. I don't know why, or maybe it was on Tuesday. Tuesday was yesterday. My days have felt all messed up this entire week. Yeah, I'm like, how is, like, 2 days ago was Monday. Like, I feel like today's like Thursday or something like that. Like, it's way later in the week, but no, like Thursdays I don't babysit, which is why I'm like, why do I keep feeling like, I mean, like last week the week was kind of thrown off a little bit because we didn't babysit on Tuesday and instead babysat on Thursday, and then this week it's like normal, what our normal schedule has been. So that's why I was like, why does it feel like so off? And I even said that too to the little boy who we're babysitting for his mom when she came over today to come and pick him up, and I was like, it feels like it's like, I think I said something like, yesterday feels like it was like Tuesday or something, and I was like, wait, yesterday was Tuesday, like, or like yesterday was Wednesday, or like today's Wednesday or something like that, or yesterday was Wednesday. I don't know what I said, guys. I'm also a little tired right now. But I said something like that to her too, and I was like, wait, no, like, it is, like, I don't know why it feels later in the week, but like, we have tomorrow, we don't babysit, and then Friday that we babysit, and then it's like, you know, we're pretty much done for the weekend. And so that's why, like, normally, like, after Wednesday, it's kind of like the end sort of to my week. Like, those 3 days in a row is just, I think, kind of what gets to me a little bit. But like yesterday wasn't that bad because I got to sleep in because his grandma actually came and dropped him off, so that was nice. But yeah, so that's why, like, I don't know why, like, you know, when I only have just Friday, like, I can get up still, like, early and stuff like that on Friday because I'll go to bed, like, later on, like, tonight. Go to bed early on Thursday, and then, like, I can stay up a little bit later on Friday. But anyways, though, so yeah, it's like, I don't know, guys, it felt like this whole week's off, and like Fridays, since they're normally kind of like like I said, easier just because it's a one day where, you know, it's in between the days that I don't babysit, I feel like it's just easier. It's just like the one day instead of, like I said, the 3 days in a row. And so that's why I was like, it just feels like later in the week, like I feel like it's already like Friday or something like that, and like, oh, we have to babysit tomorrow, like it's already Thursday, and like, oh, we just have one more day to babysit tomorrow. I'm like, no, it's already only Thursday. Like, anyways, though, guys, yeah, so I stayed up a little bit late tonight. Actually, it's already midnight and I still need to take a shower. The good thing is I just need to take a really quick shower, but I don't know why, guys, I ended up staying up kind of late tonight. And honestly, guys, I will be totally honest, I have not been eating well, like, at all this week. And like, I've been eating, like, I'll just like snack during the day. Like, I haven't actually had like a meal like during the day, hardly at all. Like, I'll have like granola bars or protein bars, and like I'll have like snacks and stuff like that. Today we watched a movie and ate popcorn. Like, I like didn't, like, I haven't eaten like an actual like meal or like sustainable food other than like for dinner. Like, in the morning I might, like I said, snack on like a protein bar. I think that's what I did today. I had like a protein bar for breakfast with my coffee, and then like in the afternoon I had, I don't even know, I had a different, like, an energy bar, and then I had a I just snacked on like some Chex Mix, and then I also had trail mix, and then I also had, like I said, the popcorn, and then that's when I ended up eating dinner. But I ate dinner late, so I actually had dinner probably like around 8 o'clock, which is pretty late, but I didn't finish eating it until like 10 o'clock. Like, I kept nibbling at it like all day, and so like I seriously don't know why. Like, I was hungry, but like I just didn't want to like finish eating it all in one sitting. Like, I just kept like dragging it on and just like was eating for like 2 hours. And so yeah, guys, I don't know why, but this week especially I've noticed like I haven't been eating really good. But the other thing too is that I didn't have my salads. Like, I didn't prep my salads for this week. I also didn't do any produce prep until today, which, like, last week I think I did on Thursday, but like I wasn't really good about it this week either. The only thing I didn't cut up was we had some bell peppers that I didn't cut up. But yeah, guys, like I said, it's like, I don't know what it is about like not like eating this week, like, or just eating like garbage, like I said, like just snack stuff, you know, like I'm not actually eating like real food except for like at dinner time. Like I'm not like, oh, like, okay, I'll make myself like soup or something like that, because honestly guys, after we got that heat wave over the weekend, it has been like pretty chill, like not super cold, but like kind of chilly out. Like it's not okay. I get up at like 7 in the morning, so it's still pretty cold out when I'm up. But like during the day today, we actually went outside and we set up an obstacle course with a whole bunch of like random stuff. We had tents, like these little like pop-up play tents from like when we were little that we got out. We also had a single person trampoline. We got like pool noodles out. We got like different kinds of like balls and stuff like that, and we had frisbees. I don't even know what else. We had like all kinds of stuff that like we were setting up for like just like to do like obstacle course and stuff like that out in the backyard. And at one point I was actually out on the trampoline, and guys, like I haven't been on a trampoline in like I don't know how long. Like it was crazy. And it's like, honestly guys, it's like literally probably about no more than a foot off the ground. Like it's not an actual like real trampoline, which I totally want a real trampoline. Ever since I was little, our neighbors that lived like behind us, kind of, we were really good friends, they had a trampoline, and like I got upset though that I couldn't just go over and like use it whenever I wanted to, like, you know, and like I just wished that I could have just like, you know, used it like if it was in my backyard. But yeah, so but our friends that lived in that house, they always wanted to come over and play on the what's it called, the like jungle gym, like the play set that we had. And most of the kids, honestly guys, we were the only house like around like for a while that had a like what's it called, like a jungle gym or anything like that. So we were like the popular kids in like the neighborhood. So there was like a lot of people that like were like our friends and stuff like that, because we were out on like the playground, like, you know, on our swing set and stuff like that, playing in the backyard. And we knew like a lot of the kids that like lived around our neighborhood because of that. But I always wanted, like, you know, it's always like the grass is always greener on the other side. I always wanted a trampoline. I could have cared less about playing on the jungle gym or anything like that. Like, I guess the swings, and like we had a trapeze. I don't even know if we ever put our trapeze up, honestly. Maybe we did at one point. We had like a climbing rope thing, not an actual like the rope like thing, but it was just like literally like a rope that came out of like the swing set. It was just like a singular rope, like you do in gym class or something like that. Like that was literally it. And that, and we had 2 swings, and we had, I don't even know what else we had. We had 2, oh my gosh guys, I haven't thought about this in a really long time. We had 2 gliders. One was one that you sat on and like you pumped with your feet, and the other one you sat on, but it was more of like in a chair kind of thing. We had those 2 gliders, and then we had, that was like on the monkey bar side, and then we had a rope as well. And like I said, we had the 2 swings that were underneath the main part of the jungle gym. But the thing was guys, was that this jungle gym that we had wasn't like, I honestly kind of wonder where it came from, because it's not, or like wasn't like a traditional, like, at least that I know of, like one that you would like find in a catalog or something like that, you know. It looked like it was all like almost like handmade, because not like handmade, but you know, like somebody just got pieces and like, you know, kind of threw it together. Not that it was like a hodgepodge or like unsafe or anything like that. I feel like saying it that way sounds bad, but it was like not something like my friends and stuff like that had ones that were actually like, you know, made, you know, like store-bought ones, and like it never seemed like the same as ours. And so I honestly wonder, because the way it was laid out too didn't make a whole lot of sense for it being like, I don't know, for, you know, having it be a actual like playground kind of thing that like I said, you'd find like in a magazine or something like that, just because the layout was kind of weird. And it was like perfect fit for our backyard, so that's what also kind of makes me think that like it was some kind of like, you know, specific for our house. So I don't know if it was like kind of specific for like our, you know, like just personalized, you know, whoever ended up making it. I don't know, it was here when we moved in. So but I don't know if it was the owners right before us that got it, or maybe even like the owners before then, but we ended up taking it down. Obviously you guys have seen the backyard. There's no swing set back there anymore. But yeah guys, I got off on a different topic. So yeah, anyways though, but about our neighbors that had the trampoline, I always wanted one, and I've honestly been thinking about like getting a trampoline again, because I think we'd kind of have the space for it. But the only thing I'd kind of be upset about is like not taking it down. Like I'd really want to be able to like take it down when we're not using it, you know, so like we have that extra space in the backyard, like if we wanted to have it. But taking apart a trampoline is like complete pain. Like nobody wants to do that, so that's why I'm like, yeah, I don't know if we'd be able to like have a trampoline. And then on top of that too, like you have to move it every time you have to mow the lawn, or you know, weed whack around it or something like that. And yeah, I think we're, I mean, like a trampoline though is like, can be fun for like older, you know, like teens, tweens and stuff like that. And even me and Matthew, who are kind of, I guess, like older young adults and stuff like that. I guess Matthew's just still barely a teenager. But you know, like I feel like you can still enjoy a trampoline. Even adults use trampolines. I mean, it's gymnastics. But I don't know why, like I just was like, I've never had a trampoline, and like I kind of want one, and like I feel like I'd enjoy it, because we can't have a pool because there's too many like regulations about the size our backyard has to be, and where the power lines are, and where we want to put it, and it has to be far enough away from our garage and stuff like that. Even if we just wanted to get a blow up one, which is kind of weird, because I know a lot of people in our neighborhood that have them, like the not blow up ones like the little kiddie pools, but like the actual, like, you know, 4-foot deep pools and stuff like that, that have them. And you're supposed to have a, I think, a privacy fence, or you're supposed to have a fence that goes to a certain height around the pools. And I've seen a lot of people just put them in their backyard that don't have fences at all. So it's not like people really follow the rules. But like we called and like to see if we could put up a pool, which we actually did have at one point a few summers ago, but we couldn't put it up because at that time we didn't have a fence, and we were waiting to get a fence, which we finally did this year. But we found out that there was way too many like regulations that had to be correct and stuff like that, and again, how far away it had to be from the fence, and how far away it had to be from the garage, and it was going to be like smack dab in the middle of our yard if we were gonna put it up. And we were like, this is kind of pointless, because we want to use the space without having that there. So long story guys, but we ended up not going with the pool. But I feel like a trampoline is still pretty good, and we can like have a trampoline, would be fun, right? But anyways, yeah guys, I was out in the backyard on a trampoline today, which I haven't been in like a really long time, even just a little like one-person trampoline. I was like, this is so much fun. I forget what kind of, like, I think me and Jack, the last time I was on, we recorded actually like maybe it had to have not been last summer. I think it was like 2 or 3 summers ago or something like that. But yeah, so we set up an obstacle course outside and stuff like that today, and enjoyed some fresh air outside. But it was hot like a little bit during that time. It was kind of like the peak hotness of the day. But other than that, I mean, I was like in a long sleeve shirt for a while until I was out on the trampoline, and I was like, I'm starting to work up a sweat. So then I took my sweatshirt off. But other than that, like, it really wasn't like that crazy hot out, especially compared to how it was this weekend. Like, I think it's been in like the 80s. It was, I think, 70s though on Monday, and there was like 80s this week or something like that the other 2 days. Again, I think it's later in the week. It's only, I guess, been 2 days since Monday. So anyways though guys, I need to get in the shower, but I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe. Sorry guys, that was like a weird yawn thing. But I'll see you guys all tomorrow, so bye guys.